5 years in the making for this thing. And everything that's happened in between that time is insane. Now, here we go. First it was COVID, then it was some major medical issues and family responsibilities. But finally we made it, with a 7-hour trip from Michigan to Killarney Prevention Park. The quest was hiking the Cloche Silhouette Trail. With our plans of 7 days and 6 nights, and at the beginning of October we had to prepare for any type of weather, but keeping it as light as we could. Food was taking up a lot of space and a lot of our weight. Both of us were pushing 13 pounds. On the way up, we definitely had to keep our spirits high, so we stopped and got a burger and a beer before our final destination of George Lake and staying our first night at Site 24. What a perfect way to start. Day 1. We went to bed, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Good night's rest. Woke up this morning with about 5:30 with some rain, so I had to deploy our tarps. But it just sprinkled. Not really too bad. Unfortunate incident with Glenn's stove. He has a MSR whisper light, so it's got a pump. The pump part of it broke. You can't apply any pressure to the canister to get any of the fuel out. And of course, those stoves, they operate on pressure. So we're gonna try to make this trip last with this little dude. We're gonna be really, hot coffee in the morning might be lukewarm, so we can live with that, because he's got all rice stuff, so it needs water. Of course, we got dehydrated meals; they need water. I got the Peak refuels. Thank goodness. They only need a cup. Heat up a cup of water to boiling doesn't take hardly any time. So, cheers. So, a little bit of a hiccup, but we can make it work. Okay, update. We figured out where to park. Permits. The people at the gate said the Killarney Outfitters were 5 miles down the road. Our little situation with Glenn's stove, we ended up getting an extra canister. We're good. It's awesome. So happy about that. And I'm sure Glenn is, because cold days, eating cold food. Ugh. We got 6.6 miles. So it's like 7, let's say 7 miles. So that's what we're looking forward to doing today. It's got to be a little bit after 9. But we're not crunching for time. We got some elevation, but it'll be all right. I think it'll be good. Here we go. There's the bridge. We're crossing the bridge into Never Never Land. What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful morning. It's almost 10 o'clock. And look at this. The lake is like glass. Kind of rocky. Not too bad though. Gorgeous out here. So just a quick little stop. You kind of see it there beyond. It's some hills over there. And back up over here. I'm sure this is full of water in spring. But it's just kind of a...
Look at them clouds. Perfect day.
Look at the color. The color's gorgeous. We timed it right, baby. So this is H4. This is Acid Lake. A little island out there where people built some cairns. Did some swimming. That's gorgeous. How many times am I going to say it? Anyway, you got that over there. Gosh, perfect. So we're going to take a quick seat, have a little snacky snack. Snack. Where do I sit? Not on that pointy thing. Rocky trails, but gorgeous. Made it down that steep descent. A little sketchy. Gotta really watch your pole placement because you can snap a pole quick. In the piney woods. Alright. Hey, who's that guy? Our lunch spot. Pretty good spot. Is that what it was?
It's a helicopter.
It's a helicopter?
Somewhere right over us.
And they're not coming to rescue us. We're good. We are still good, damn it. We just got done chowing. Just kind of getting our crap back together. I'm going to go for a little more of a hike. We got mile and a half-ish to go, maybe. So probably another
2 hours.
Another hour. Another hour-ish of hiking. We gotta go up the Pig, or at least a section of the Pig.
Yeah, up the snout.
We get up that, and then our campsite spur trail is off to the left. So. Artist Creek. Stream running down here. It goes up that way. And then we've got cross right there. Looks like it'll be fairly easy. It's a little precarious. You're only on video, so take.
That's all good.
Piece of cake. All right, my turn.
Big photo.
Whew. That spur trail coming off of the Pig. The Pig was bad enough, but that spur trail, ooh, that's a hike. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge just getting out of here in the morning. But I can see behind me. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. I mean, look at this. Hopefully we can find a place to hang the hammocks. It is so awesome out here, my gosh. I got my water. I gotta go down there. I'm sure there's access somewhere down there. I need to get some water. Topaz Lake, y'all. Look at that.
This is beautiful. That's our view. I gotta get water out of this dirty lake. Look how beautiful this place is. See why they call it Topaz. The lake is like glass. It's beautiful. It's about 7:15. We're getting packed up, ready to rock. Oh, this first part's gonna be brutal. But we're ready to go. Especially after a view like this. It just goes down around that corner. You just see how steep this is. So we made it up the pig pretty good. But this is the other side of the pig. Alright, I gotta get going. But you can just want to give a perspective how steep this is. So we just got done eating breakfast with this beautiful view. And we're about, what did I say? I forgot what I said. We're about a little over a mile in. Stopped for breakfast. This view is like perfect. Sun, I mean, it's awesome. So, big day ahead of us. Depending on where we cross a stream, and I'm going to guess based on the water flow that we've come across, and obviously the time of the year, I think, makes a huge difference. We could literally cut off 2 miles of our hike today. And we're hoping that that'll happen. Not that we don't mind hiking, but to cut off, an hour of hiking or more, depending on the terrain, would be pretty cool. And our campsite tonight is H21, and if it's anything in comparison to Topaz Lake, I'm up for it. I can't wait to see it because that was a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight! Awesome. We screwed up. Well, more me because I have the map. We've been hiking since we left lunch. I can't remember.
Breakfast?
Or breakfast. Anyway, honestly, I was enjoying the hike. Just smiles, just enjoying it. Seeing some of the pictures that I took of the lake that we were walking beside, and honestly going through the woods. It was gorgeous. I'm just zoning out. And we completely missed that trail. And we got to a bridge, which you'll see the picture of the bridge. And I pulled out my map, and I'm like, oops. So we did an extra 2 miles. And where we're at now, where Glenn is, just behind him, is the trail to which we should have crossed. We're not going to go back. We're not going back over there to look at it. Just see what we missed. So anyway, it's 11:15, and we've got about 9 miles left. So, thinking we take a lunch. We're taking a quick 15 here, and take a lunch, and that'll be an hour. I'm gonna say we're probably gonna get there at 5 o'clock. Train's not that hard. It's not, it's for pretty just mild up and downs, but it's obviously it's technical because just the roots and the rocks, but it's really quite enjoyable. It's not strenuous at all. Famous last words. I think I said that yesterday. One time. About halfway through. Stopped here for lunch. That little point right there. Glenn went on the other side. He's going swimming. Where we're going tonight, I think I'm gonna save my dip till we get there, because then when I get out, I can run to my hammock and get inside the quilts and warm up. Yeah, we got 7 miles to go. It's 1 o'clock. There's people coming.
Yeah.
This is a really nice stretch. You're right along the water. A little bit you get away from the water, but for the most part you get a view of it. So nice. But, all right. Where's Glenn? Where is he? There he is. We'll let him swim in peace. Yeah, I don't think I told you. So on the other side of the lake last night, I think we were kind of gathering up firewood and stuff, and Glenn heard him. I can't hear anything. Glenn heard him, and it was a young couple on the other side of the lake. I don't know how they got there, but hiked down to a ledge, and they were skinny dipping. So, made for some cheap entertainment. That's kind of funny. But they were a ways away. But you could tell they were skinny dipping, but they were not that close. Filled the water bag up so we can kind of camel up a little bit with water. And not that we're going to be short. There's going to be a lot of water, but I'm going to finish this electrolytes and then make up another one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh, things have kind of changed as far as terrain. Kind of flat, or flat-ish, which is a bit of a relief because we're trying to make up some time because of our 2 hour or 2 mile oopsie. We'd be there by now. Try not to think about it. .30 in the morning, and the wind gusts all through the night, ripped out the tarp out of the ground 3 different times, and then in the last hour, thunder and lightning, and then in the last, say, 5 minutes, it's starting to rain pretty good. Interesting start to day 3. Said I was going to do this, and so we kind of knew it was going to be coming. Hoping it wasn't going to come, but it definitely did. So, all right. Last time I checked in, it was a disastrous morning. It was crazy. It's nuts. Thankfully, the rain has moved out. What a beautiful sight. Again, like I said, we knew it was going to rain, but hopefully it's out of here. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Because I have a feeling we're going to be slippery, but that's okay. We're just going to have to deal with it. So, got to do some stretching, get warmed up, because the hike out of here, the spur trail to the campsite, I'd say it's 3/4 of a mile. So, and it's all uphill. So, that's where we get to start, and then we get out of here, and then it's a major league uphill. So, this should be an interesting day.
And we got the waterfall.
Oh yeah, and then we got to climb up waterfall. We just walked up a pretty good elevation gain. I don't know what it was, but that was fun. Climbing on the rocks, it looks like the really exposed stuff is starting to dry out. Yay. But there's definitely some slippery spots. Glenn was pulling his best surfer dude imitation.
Oh.
He landed it. I'll definitely give him a 9 out of 10.
Thank you.
Clouds are a little precarious, but I see blue skies right there behind me. And that's kind of what's coming our way. So it's definitely humid because of the rain, but it's warm. So we got to go that way. We got a little off kilter, but I think if we scurry that way, we'll get back on the trail. Let me step down here, hopefully without falling on my ass. That little point over there, that was camp last night. You can kind of see that little house that's over there. But yeah, that's camp last night, right on that tip. But that's how far we've gone and how much elevation we've gotten. So pretty good. I'm aiming 90 degrees. This is where we just came down. It doesn't even begin to show the angle. We started way up there. This is insane. It doesn't show it at all. Believe me. That's pretty damn impressive though, dude. Harry, there, now you can kind of see it.
Yeah. It's a lot. It was harder than I thought it was going to be.
Everything is wet, so it makes it a little more precarious, a little slippery. There's a lot of your hands, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna water break here and get up there. Oh, we gotta go up this thing. The little blue dot there to the right. Straight up this waterfall. You see the sun starting to come out.
Oh, taking a picture?
A little video. Just don't fall. We don't need a YouTube star here.
Jeff and his snuff films. Watch what happens when I push this guy.
So we just came up. It actually wasn't. I mean, it is kind of cool, but it wasn't like you were trekking all the way up it. That's still pretty cool.
Water all day long.
Just taking in this really beautiful lake. Cool tree. And then this is the trail we're going. It gets uphill big time here in a minute. But we'll take this in right now. Coming up, we are going.
Oh my God.
We are actually going to the highest point of the trail. Silver Peak is higher than this, but of the trail, we are heading up to the highest point. This is absolutely gorgeous in here. Absolutely beautiful place. Whew.
Oh boy. That was brisk.
Bear crawling, baby. Sounds cool in the woods. Should have took a picture sooner, but I was getting things prepared for camp. But this is our lake. And then this is the most northern remote campsite. And it was a son of a gun to get here. Sun's kind of gone down. It was much brighter when we first got out here, but very pretty lake. Oh my gosh. It's starting to sprinkle. All right. I gotta go. That's how pretty of a sight this is. Look at this view. This is insane how gorgeous this is. You got rivers way down there. Got a lake way up over here. And just the colors. Look at the colors. Outcropping there. We're kind of looking dead east now. There's a lake behind all the trees. See that way, this goes on for an eternity. Look at that. That's looking north. All right, we are going way down yonder. This it doesn't do it justice, but we gotta go way down there, like down to there. All right. Here we go. This is what we're doing. Oh yeah, so you made that no problem. Nice. There you go.
Okay.
Smile! Sheer cliffs here. We're walking alongside. We go way up there. Pretty sweet. Look how high they are. Like straight up. Oh. That's a trail.
We came down. That's a good point.
Not a bad spot for a lunch. Not a really huge view, but I ain't complaining. We kind of got down here in this, we're kind of behind this rock here. We got the wind to our back, so it's just really sitting here in the sun, just soaking it up. It's quite awesome. It's pretty darn nice. But we walked, so you kind of see the rocks behind us. We walked a couple of sections that are fairly long. Basically about halfway through the day, it's almost 1 o'clock. So from here out, we're more downhill than uphill. We'll see if we have any more downhills like what we had earlier, which was some serious scaling of some walls. Pretty interesting if we do that again, because that's pretty amazing.
Going down
We're doing some of this crap. I got to be honest with you.
Going down them is better than going up them.
That is true.
Definitely much better.
That is true. Yep, we've done some pretty cool stuff. But anyway, yeah, we got, like I say, about 5 miles left. And Definitely more downhill than uphill. There's a couple of downhills that are pretty aggressive downhill, so I wouldn't be surprised we probably have some rock scrambling to go down, but we're going down. So, and then we got a little bit of an uphill to camp. We should be at camp pretty decent hour today, considering we got 10 miles. You know, I think we're gonna be pretty good, just because being downhill, you skirt along pretty good. All right, back to luncheon. This is David Lake. Tell me that ain't gorgeous. Straight down in between these walls is our campsite. Way down yonder. But look how cool this is. Rocks on either side, and that's where we gotta go.
That's cool.
Yay! Ah, Silver Lake. Beautiful. Again, these lakes are unbelievable. Look at that. Pretty cool, eh? Oh, the reason I'm huffing and puffing is I had to scurry down there alongside that tree to get some water. That's a two-man job. It's not easy. But, oh, I guess it makes it worth it, right? Right?
I'll leave my phone up here, just so I don't go sliding in the water.
Right. Silver Lake in the morning. Kind of late morning, really. We slept in.
Next camp, sleeping in too.
Just another gorgeous, gorgeous lake. All right, down that.
You want me to scoop or you
That
scoop?
dude. Here we go. So the angle to which this rock right here, that is the angle to which we had to go down and get the water. That's a steep angle, y'all. Like I say, that's a two-man job. So Glenn would hang onto that tree. I'd be at the bottom. And he'd have to hang onto my hand as I scooch down and then climb back out. All part of the adventure of it, I guess. Guess one last look at Silver Lake, pretty sweet. I know, I've kind of seen it too.
Big George?
I don't know.
We gotta go all the way over there. Come on.
Those colors are just perfect. Is that Georgian Bay out there?
No, can't be.
It's a long way out there, whatever it is.
I think Georgian Bay is gonna be on the other side of that ridge.
How pretty is this up here? Bunny Rabbit Lake. Night 5. Beautiful places, man. See how clear this water is. It drops off. It's like 10 feet deep right there. I am not kidding. You can see right down to the bottom. If it was like 90 degrees right now, swimming in this would be heaven. All right, so this is my water spot. All right, let's come down and get water. And that is my trek out. That's the jobs you gotta do to get water. One last glimpse of Bunny Rabbit Lake and our beautiful campsite. Really, I think we both think that this was definitely the best one of the group. We got one more to go, a little Superior. This is the scope of our view through the evening. Absolutely gorgeous. A huge big old fire pit, worked out great. A little bit of a breeze, you can probably hear. It's packed up. I'm almost there. Odds and ends. We're gonna get out of here. So we're going along a path, you know, and then you see the blue marker. And then you see another blue marker. And then you see that you have to go way up to that blue marker. And then you gotta go way up top. Coming up through there. I've still got that to get up to. Fun though. So this is looking south. And that is Georgian Bay. This is a sweet view. We just got hit with a rain shower too. Kind of see the cloud above us. It came down pretty good on us. But we downed our ponchos, we were good. Look at that off in the distance. Gosh, walking through these woods is so pretty. Look at that face over here. Sheer straight up. Oh, this is Lake Superior Lake. Last night. There's Little Lake Superior. Is that what it's called? Little Lake Superior Lake. It's a beautiful place. Again, I mean, you can't, I don't know, maybe we can zoom in. You can see the bottom over there. It's like, again, it's like 10 feet deep. You could jump off any side, any of these rock faces here. Just dive in. It's awesome. Look at this. Look at that coastline. Look at this sunset view. Terrible, isn't it? Anyway, like I say, we're at our last stop. Last stop of the trip. I mean, we got a whole day ahead of us tomorrow, but as far as the overnight. So back there, we got a fire pit. What a great trip. We had today was, I think the highlighted today was going up a section. So the blaze, Glenn took a picture of it. It's been in a number of videos, but it's a blue dot WTF on it and pointing up to this climb. So I took a picture of it. That was an intense one. You're going up and it's like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't fall. But it wasn't, it's not strenuous. None of these things that you're going up are really strenuous. They're so technical that you got to really pay attention. Which something I've never done, not to this degree. I mean, I've climbed up rocks and stuff, but this was cool. Definitely some new things I've never done before on this trip. And some of these climbs, ascending and descending, crazy. As you look back on it, it's like, oh my gosh, I came down from that thing. It's pretty sweet. Starting to pop a little bit. That's what we're looking at for breakfast up on this hill. Got the sun shining in behind my head. Not a bad spot for breakfast, I gotta say. Not bad. Heading to the crack. Just a bear spell. So this is the view from the crack. What a view. This is amazing. All right, it goes back. 40%. All right. Camera mode. Night vision, no. Isn't this something? Yeah, people coming up. 5 more miles of this. A little ups and downs. Come across this nice lake. And there's the infamous dam crossing. We gotta go over there. Might get a little muddy. We've been circling this lake. Look at this place. We're just up there at that ledge. And then look at, oh boy, she goes straight down. Closest I'm getting. Awesome. All right, this is our last steps. The road's right there. That was the last little hill way up yonder that we just came down. Cloche, thank you very much. That was freaking great. All right, let me get down to this road. Woo!
What a great sense of accomplishment. We planned this so many years ago and finally got to look at the Cloche Silhouette Trail, and it did not disappoint at all. Great scenery, wonderful weather. We were a little bit disappointed that we didn't do Silver Peak, but hey, old legs sometimes can't get you through it all. But great memories to be had for sure. What a wonderful time. Cheers, Cloche.